Hey everybody, welcome back to another stone-based reaction. Sorry, I'll adjust the volume over here a second. Uh, of course we're here back with another Nadia, The Secret of Blue Water. It's been a while since the last time I recorded one. I believe the last time we left off with the crew, like a more comedic, cartoony episode than the ones before it. What was happening? The crew basically was becoming, or sorry, our main cast was becoming part of the crew. And we did a comedic thing with Nadia still being a vegetarian or vegan. Sorry, I don't really know what the difference is. And having a real problem with cooking fish. Let's see what. One of the fish got over peppered and King went running through the vents. I'm realizing now I'm doing a little recap during the intro, and just after the intro, the show is about to do a recap. I should really just speak my thoughts here. I'm hoping that we're slowly building our way up from comedy again into seriousness, and like maybe we're gonna have 4 cores of this. I don't know what to call them. As we return back to the main plot, or at least get reintroduced to the mystery of Nadia, her backstory, the crystal, horrible food. I know Nemo said she's great at cooking, but looks have to be a part of it. But yeah, the mystery of Nemo, the mystery of the Nautilus, the mystery of the organization, all things that need to be answered. Oh, and the fact that Nautilus runs on antimatter, basically. Which is to say, well beyond our technology right now. I mean, we use what, like anti-electrons in CT scanners and whatnot? But we're not like powering submarines on the shit. Certainly Nemo isn't her first love. It can't be. Because we've had multiple episodes of her in the past talking about how men don't act right. So I have to wonder if we're gonna get her backstory, maybe? I hope. I mean, it's the same meal again, though. If you're trying to impress with the cooking, you gotta, like, give variety, right? So we know everything on this boat is fish. So is that fish bread? With a seaweed sandwich? Come on, Jean. You went out of your way to hit on this girl on the top of the Eiffel Tower, and in front of you, you can't figure out she's wearing a new dress. Exactly, Sanson. It's not even the fish aspect for me anymore. It's the fact that the food has eyes.
もう毎日毎日船の中にいたんじゃせっかく作ったお龍のスーツだって浮かばれません。飯だってたまには血の滴るようなビフテキが。いい加減に惜しい。どこにそんなもんがあんだい。私が苦労してやりくりしてるってのに勝手なことばかり言って。
つい最近まで他の暮らしをしとったんじゃから文句の一つも出るのは無理もないことじゃ。何ここの暮らし
This camera angle, it knows what it's doing.
国長の言う通りです。私たちと行動を共にする以上、ここでの生活に慣れていただかなくてはなりませんわ。
ほら、私は満足しておりますわ。
僕、毎日魚でもへっちゃらです、エレクトラさん。
ええ、毎日同じメニューで大変ですけど、我慢してください。
ちょっと、それどういう意味だ。
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
私に文句でもあるってのか。
あら、何かを気に障るようなことを言いましたかしら。
It's hard to impress as a cook if you don't add variety.
ネモ様、もうお戻りですか。
失礼する。
ネモ様、まだデザートが残って。
It's gonna be a fish-based dessert. What are you doing?
いや、結構。
I'm not complaining, by the way. I could eat the same meal every day if I like it.
せっかくのデザートが。
But I'm not trying to impress myself.
ネモ様の機嫌を損ねたじゃないか。
そんな足だって自分の気持ちを正直に。
おだまり。そんなに魚が嫌ならこれでも。
I mean, you know Sanson can't fight back. One thing, this is 1899 and she's a woman. Well, wait. I meant more so that Sanson's a super fucking hero who has super strength.
私は別に。
あの連中のことだ。
ええ、新しい環境にまだ馴染めないのでしょ
う。分かった。今日いっぱいガーフィッシュに接触できなければ、明日は狩りの日としよう。私も一緒に行く。
わかりました。
I mean, I'd assume that their freezer would be large enough to have a large storehouse of food that they could pick up.
島ってことは丘に上がれるんですか。
ええ。
やったー。
I would assume that we're trying to be indicative of a love triangle scenario. It's hard to read Electra though, and I think it's hard to read Electra because everybody else in the show is so over the top with their emotions. Well, technically, you've been eating nothing but meat so far.
ねえナディア、早く行こうよ。あら、ジャンはエレクトラさんのところで本を読んでる方が楽しいんじゃないの？そんなことないけど。どうかしら。ねえキング。よしね。持ちやすそうにこんなに人が乗ってたなんて。
They're also bringing a whole hell of a lot with them to bring a lot back.
いろんな国の人間が集まってるんだな。本当、白人も黒人も仲良くしてるのに信じられない。
この船は一つの理想郷と言ってもいい。
It feels weirder when you bring it up. That's the thing for me.
一人一人必ず物の見方や考え方が違う。だから全ての人々が他人を認めて平等に生きていくのは大変難しいことなんだ。だがこの船にいる人間は違う。一つの目的を果たすために集まっている。
一つの目的？
そうだ。
ネオアトランティスを滅ぼすためだ。少し喋りすぎたよ。
We've created a peaceful world together amongst ourselves, of the nations of the world, in order to destroy this one thing. Hatred has brought about our peace. Thank God for Captain Palpatine here.
姉さんもちった手伝ってくださいよ。
私お嬢さん育ちだからね。ナイフやフォークより重たいものは持ったことがないんだよ。あら。
You gotta be confident to be standing on the bow of a raft that's bouncing around like that.
ということは、もしかしたら今夜あたり夜の浜辺でネモ様と。いや、こっちいられないよ。
ほほ、恋する女は恐ろしい。にゃ。
I guess 1899 isn't when the woman scorned thing came up.
まったく最近の若いもんは慎みがなくていいかん。
本当恋する女は恐ろしいと言いますからね。船長もあれだけ積極的にアタック。
I never even heard that before, by the way.
まあ口は悪いがあれでなかなかの美人じゃからのグランティスは。おまけにグラマーときと。
いやー、料理だってなかなかのものですよ。
まあ見てくれはちょいと悪いがな。そうじゃな。わしがもう10年、いや20
Damn,
年
it's the fact that the food's looking back at you.
でも船長まで島へ行ったってことはまんざらじゃないって証拠じゃありませんかね。
そうさの。だとしたら面白いんじゃがな。
私も島へ行ってきます。後の任務はよろしく。
Okay, so that is what they're indicating.
王子でも言っちゃいましたね。
たまにはネオアトランティスのことを。
I mean, I couldn't tell if it was like a protect him from her sort of thing before.
少しは自分の気持ちに素直になってほしいものじゃな。あのセニョリータ・グランディスみたいに。
Right. I just didn't think they'd have this kind of conversation if it wasn't that for the sake of that.
これでネモ様も一コロだよ。星空の下、夜の浜辺で二人だけのロマンスが生まれるんだわ。さて。
Just a bit ahead of the time for a bikini, especially a two-piece bikini. Sanson, you pervert?
子供はあっち行ってな。
Don't go up there, Gene. Nadia's gonna see you too. In fairness, completely deserved. Even if Gene didn't mean to see something, even if Gene didn't mean to see something, he saw something. He can't take that back. I think the thing that makes this all the weirder isn't this the era too where even men were going to the beach in like full-on clothes?
せっかく水着姿をお目にかけようと思ったのにね。
ご自分のお年も考えたらどうです？水着では風邪をひきますわよ。
なんだって？ジャカシ！このすっとこどっこい！私はまだ20代だよ！
四捨五入すれば十分30ですわ。
Oh, snap!
そうだよ。あんたこそどうなんだい。
私は四捨五入すると20歳になります。
サバでも読んでんだろ。
なんですって。
I guess also here my first concern is literally Captain Nemo looks like he's 40 to 50 years old. And you're bitching about being close to 20.
砂って熱いのね。それに足が沈むわ。砂を踏むのがこんなに楽しいなんて知らなかったわ。うん。ずっと潜水
I'm
艦の
not saying
専門家
anything.
だったからね。見て。
I don't really care that much, but I know society does, and the fact that they're using age as a thing shows that it's a thing. I don't know. It's a foot and mouth situation, too easy. I appreciate that your hair and your head seem to be moving, but your hat didn't.
素晴らしい眺めですわね。私の心をあの大空に漂うカモメに例えるなら、ネモ様、あなたはまさしく海。
セニョリータ・グランディス、君に話しておきたいことがある。
ネモ船長、この島の資料をお持ちしました。あら、お邪魔でしたかしら。
あ、邪魔だよ。
ネモ様、お話の続きを。
いや、またこの次にしましょう。資料を見せたまえ、副長。
はい。私はこれで
Come
ナ
on.
ウティラス号に戻ります。
I was waiting for like a reveal, a revelation. Like, I'm married. I'm not interested.
セニョリータ。いつまでもそんな格好でいると風邪をひきますよ。では失礼。
I'm a widower. You know, something. Also, in the realm of pairing offs, clearly we have this whole Hanson Electra thing. And Sanson clearly seems interested in her.
あら、ちゃんたちどこへ行ったの？カリよ。カリ？
Definitely losing points with Nadia here. Who doesn't want to hurt any living thing no matter what.
あとは煮込めば出来上がり。
グランディスさんって意外と女らしかったのね。
そりゃないだろう。これでもお嬢様育ちなんだよ。あんたも飛んだり跳ねたりするほかに覚えなきゃね。
私不吉祥ですから。
思い出すね。みんなにお嬢様って言われてた頃を。私はね、大きな鉄鉱山を持つグラン家の一人娘として大切に育てられたんだ。
Mademoiselle would be French, right? But Senorita is Spanish.
ママは体が弱くて、私が小さい頃亡くなったわ。楽しい思い出と宝石を残して。それからというもの、パパの生きがいはこの私だけになって、そりゃもう可愛がってくれたものさ。幸せな毎日が続いたわ。
Also, he had green hair back then.
そして私は成長した。16歳の初めての舞踏会の夜。
Or was everything just tinted green?
私は一人の男性に出会った。地位も名誉もある貴族だった。私たちはすぐに恋に落ち、パパの反対も聞かず婚約をしたのさ。
それでどうだったの？
パパは正しかったわ。その男はとんだペテン師だったのさ。貴族というのも真っ赤な嘘で、私に近づいたのはパパの財産が目当てだったんだ。その男の保証人になったパパは借金を肩代わりさせられてしまった。詐欺だったの。私は初恋の人に裏切られただけでなく、
I clearly don't understand
住む家
law.
まで失ってしまったのさ。
But I appreciate this.
それでどうだったの？
I appreciate getting the backstory.
私にチヤホヤしてた連中はみんな離れていった。残ってくれたのは運転手のサンソンと技師のハンソン、そしてママの残した宝石だけだった。結局私たちを救ってくれたのはそのママの宝石だったのさ。宝石はその美しさをお金に変えてくれた。私は感謝したよ。宝石は私の心を裏切らなかったからね。その時から心に決めたのさ。私は宝石だけに生きるって。世界一の宝石をこの手で握ってみせるってね。
It's weird.
安心をし。あんたの大事なブルーオー
Man, I love it. I love the backstory. Just
なぜ
the jewel twist was the weird thing.
ネモ船長、あの方こそ海の宝石。
Ah, this is gonna backfire.
あんたもブルーウォーターは大事だろうけど、ジャンはもっと大切な人なんだよ。あんたみたいな女につきまとう珍しい男なんだから。
Not when he keeps turning blind eyes because he's more interested in science.
みんな初めはそう思ってるさ。でもいずれその人に感謝するようになるわ。人間は一人では生きていけないからね。誰だ？
ただい
ま。なんだ、あんたたちかい。びっくりさせ
Yeah,
て。
why'd you fire the gun off so
見
close?
て見て、みんな大量だよ。おかえりなさい。
ほら、肉だぞ肉。
Literally Bambi. It literally had to be Bambi.
ネモ様の爪の赤でも飲ませてやりたいよ。
でもすごかったよサンソン。一発で仕留めたんだから。
当たり前だ。俺は射撃の天才だから。さあ、小鹿のステーキと行きましょうぜ。
あなたたちが殺したのね。まだ子供じゃないの。かわいそうだと思わないの？こんなことして。嫌い嫌い、みんな大嫌い。ナディア。
This is literally a twist that I'm not gonna feel any empathy for. I'm a meat eater. I love meat.
誰も私のことなんか分かってくれないんだ。いや、こっちへ来ないで。あっちへ行って。
I don't slap King.
今まで一人で生きてきたんだから。
King didn't do anything to you.
一人でも生きていけるわ。
Or King. You go on back to Marie. Oh.
ごめんね、キング。
Thank God.
寂しいの。本当は寂しいの。
Is the sub nearby? Growlow? Is that what it's called? Growlow?
何かしら。胸がドキドキする。
Better not be dumb and stupid like the Zeppelin is right above you. Whoa, what was that? What? Sorry, the beginning started like a cartoon. And there at the end, we had the emotional roller coaster. I really appreciate we got the backstory. I said when I saw the title of the episode, oh, I hope it's her backstory and not just a love fling for Captain Nemo. I guess it kind of was both at the end of the day, when you think about it. You literally say, oh, here's my backstory. Now I don't care all about Jules, or at least that one. I live for Captain Nemo. This is a horrible twist to that story. Hopefully she develops more. We still have a little, what, a third of the show? 2/3 of the show? Something. There's a number. There's a number and we're not close to it. I appreciate that they pulled the "Get away from me, King," and then "Come back, I'm sorry" in the same episode, at the very least. So, I'm just rooting for King to go back to Marie if Nadia's gonna be that way. But she immediately apologized, realized it was just an emotional outburst, and then went back. So that's good. I wonder if Captain Nemo's giant crystal glows the same way that Nadia's does. I mean, his is so big and he's keeping it a secret, so nobody would ever know if it was or not. And then the mystery of what the fuck Captain Nemo was going to say. Again, I'm hoping it's like I'm a widower and I'm not interested, or I'm married and I'm not interested. I don't know. I'm hoping it's something related to that and not like he was about to open up a huge can of worms. I don't know. There's a lot to go through. The show is getting more interesting again with the character interactions, less so the comedic, cartoony bits, so I'm happy for that. Other than that, though, I think we're just going to go ahead and get into the next episode at some point. Thank you for joining me. This has been Theta. Once again, another Stoneface Reactions. I'll catch you next time.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?